Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanios here. Welcome to what is live stream number 5 or episode number 9 of this NHL 24 Draft to Glory series here with the Newfoundland Growlers. Today we are going to be getting through the 2026-27 regular season, and then in the following part of this live stream we will get to the 2027 NHL entry draft, where hopefully we will land a better player than we have in the past couple of drafts. So let's start off by simulating to the next season here. We're going to get trade offers, but it doesn't matter. So here we go. And yeah, we don't need Robbie Fabry for 2 second-round picks. That's a hilarious trade offer. All right. And we can't offer sheet Moser because he's not undrafted. Man, they're really trying to get rid of Moser. Not happening. Also, I am realizing now, I'm pretty sure we have way too much cap space. Yeah, we do. Okay. So in an effort to not end up with a guy like Vasiliev. Yeah, I was like Saliev. That's just been my go-to name. But in an effort to not have Vasiliev get overpaid, well, to be fair, he is underpaid anyways, but we are going to go and sign one more player to like a $12.5 million contract or something like that, just to eat up most of that cap space. And I don't know who it's going to be. Could go with Cord Cochran. He's not horrible. Plus, we probably do need more defense. But let's just see if there's any other decent potential players in here that are actually, undrafted. I don't think there are, but you never know. Assassin. Top Brakowski. No, we need a D-man. Preferably a D-man. Alright. I know Tuomista's drafted. Actually, Henry Thrun, yeah. Was Henry Thrun drafted, though? I thought he was. I think this might be an error with EA. Yeah, he was drafted 101st overall in 2019 by the Anaheim Ducks. So that is just fully incorrect. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing up like that, but that's off of EA's roster. So, yeah. Oh, well, that is what it is. I believe Declan Carlisle is undrafted. Yeah, I don't believe he was drafted. I'm just double checking. Yeah, okay. Not drafted, so we will take Carlisle. That is fine by me. And we'll slap on the 1 year. Massive contract for him. Boom. No, I don't see him rejecting that. That's for sure. Also, what is going on with our view count? It's just absolutely wonky right now. All right. Yeah. So now that we can advance a little bit further and just make sure that our salary cap is in check. Carlisle, there you go. Yeah, no, Carlisle looks pretty good. That's why I was going for a decent undrafted player, potentially a guy that could slot into our bottom pairing, because we did have a decent amount of defensive injuries, I believe. We had a little bit of defensive injuries. It wasn't anything crazy, but heading into the next season here, we got 58% of our tickets sold, so not horrible. I'm realizing now I forgot my coffee in the kitchen, so I'm going to have to go grab that in a minute. All right, owner goals this year. 4 picks the first 2 rounds, not going to happen. Be within $1.5 million of the player's salary budget. That could happen. And win our regular season home openers pretty tough, and we can definitely upgrade the store and the parking lot. But without further ado, let's take a quick peek at the lines this year, see if there's any changes and differences. And all right, it's not looking bad. Tuzolino playing on the second line is a little bit questionable. I would rather have like Kuzmenko or Marchessault in there. So we're going to keep Tuzolino third line for now. We're going to go Healy up. How is Belchetz system fit? Ooh, see, we could go Belchetz right here. And that's not actually bad. Yeah, that's actually pretty solid. The only thing is I don't think Belchetz should be getting playtime over some of these other guys. at least like a Kuzmenko. I mean, he should, because we're trying to grow him. So, yeah, maybe we slap him on the second line there with Healy. Yeah. Yeah, they're all gone. To be fair, he is 35 at this point, and he's had 2 down years in a row. Yeah, after that 98-point season, it was like just one and done, essentially, for Jonathan Marchessault. So, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But, yeah, Artyom Levshunov looks very nice. And with his, yeah, we're putting him top pairing. No doubt about it. There's just, I don't see why we wouldn't. But yeah, our defense looks very nice. Kevin Lankinen and net should lose us a bunch of games. And then, yeah, Vasiliev needs a shooter, so maybe we even try Belchetz on the first line. Like, I'm thinking about that. We'll see if he really starts to kind of grow and develop here. If not, then, yeah, I'm not sure exactly how we would handle and manage that. We'll figure something out with it, but does Michael Carcone play? Carcone? Yeah, he does play center. Okay. All right, I am pretty happy with that lineup for now, at least. It's nothing insane, apart from, you know, Levshunov looks like a great player. I'm really excited to see what he can do, but yeah, really, apart from that, there isn't a whole lot that we need to really worry about or focus on with this team. Maybe we put Yanni Gourde there instead. That didn't change anything. What if we try Lizotte here? That's better. Just immediately better. And we'll pull Sean Walker out in exchange for like Tuzolino, maybe? Yeah, okay, that's better for sure. Alright, that's all we're really going to do for adjustments. Actually, was Belchetz on the first power play? Yeah, he was, okay. Alright, so that's the lineup for the NHL. Captaincies this year, nothing's really going to change. I don't see the need for anything to really change. Keep all those guys together for now. Eventually, Levshunov will get the next alternate captain once Chris Tanev's time is up here, probably. And then after that, it'll be Marchessault. But Marchessault and Tanev are probably going to end up leaving either in the same year or very close to the same year. I didn't check the system, and I probably should have. But then again, I also just didn't check the overall ratings to see if like Michael Misa is good enough to play in the NHL now and things like that. He's still like his growth is so stunted. I don't understand. To be fair, he did have a down year last year. Didn't play as many games, didn't score as many points, all those things. But we need him to get going because yeah, it simply hasn't been good enough as to where we can see him becoming a full-time guy here for us. But like Teravainen, on the other hand, is just exponentially growing at this point and looks like he's probably going to catch Misa within a season. So we'll see what happens. Millman grew a little bit, Mäkinen grew a little bit, Arvidsson grew 2 ratings, so that's not bad. And yeah, that was pretty much it for the growth. I think we got a +2 on Delmore, +1 on Georges, +3 on Teravainen. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No growth on Caden Sanchez, not Cody Sanchez. So yeah, that might have been a bust of a pick. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, okay. Anybody else in the stream that's really commenting? Doesn't look like it yet. That is all good though. For any of you guys that do feel like leaving comments, absolutely go for it. That definitely helps the chat move along a little quicker, but there's MacGyver. Hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, looking at the draft class this year, let's see. Do we have... Yes, we do have a Landon DuPont right at the top. So he's going to be, obviously, the #1 guy in this draft. He's going to be a franchise player. But Alexis Joseph looks really good. Actually, where's Batal? Batal's way down, so there's a good chance we could actually get him. He was actually one of the guys that I was like, okay, he might be a top guy on my list simply because we probably need a sniping center still. But yeah, apart from that, I have no idea how good Philippe Duchesne's going to be, no idea how good Vorobyov or Antropov or Halvardson are going to be, or Blackburn too. So there's actually a lot of really good players in here. There's a lot of good defense further down here in Cripps, Beertus, and Hudson, but yeah, who knows? Who knows how good this draft is actually going to be? It looks pretty solid, if I'm being completely honest, but we should be in that top 3, top 4 again this year. That is the goal. Obviously, if we could win the DuPont lottery, that would be absolutely insane. It would really push our defense in the right direction. But yeah, let's get started with the scouting because this is the most boring part. And I appreciate you guys for grinding through it, sitting through it with me. But yeah, we'll see what's in store for this draft class. I get the feeling it's going to be a really good one, but I've been wrong multiple times in the past. So yeah, let's see, what else do we need? Yeah, it's too bad because, like, really, who went third after those two? It was Kirby Dach, wasn't it? So yeah, Kirby Dach, give and take, he's been injured all the time, but there were some really good players in 2019 though, weren't there? There was, like, I mean, Mo Seider went 6th, Turcotte was a bust at 5th. Who went 4th? Bowen Byram. Bowen Byram would have been scary to be on that Rangers team. Like, that just would have been insane. All right, we are now at the point where we are properly starting the season, so we get to check out our team ratings here and see just how good or bad we're actually looking. I gotta pull up my Growler spreadsheet, but I went too far ahead. There we go, Newfoundland Growlers tracker. And, alright, for this upcoming season, which is going to be year number 4, we have got 75 offense, 66 defense, and 62 goaltending. We'll probably end up switching and changing that around a little bit as the year goes on, but that's what we're starting with. You guys probably can't even see it behind my camera. Let's just go boop, and there you are. Now you know I'm not lying. I don't know why I would lie about team ratings, because there are some really low team ratings there. But okay, as we continue on here, let's check out our actual team ratings this year. And we are going to be, yeah, we're going to be on the other side. Perfect. Okay, so there you get a first proper look at Vasiliev apart from me editing him. He looks pretty nasty, to be honest. But 92 offense, 86 defense, and 73 goaltending. This should be a fun go. 92, 86, and 73. Okay. We'll see what happens, if it's going to be a good year or not. It's going to be a tough one to really judge and tell. But, yeah, Doc's been another, like, really just unfortunate career path so far with how many injuries he's had. Yeah, Vasiliev's going to be our next captain. I have no doubt about that. He's the first player we took, and we've got him as a captain on the team. All right, I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but we can go look through it. Delorier is still there, so that's interesting from last year. Not a player I would have necessarily picked to be around still, but we'll take it. And as we continue on, we start off the season 1-1-1, and we lose Oleg Vasiliev to a sprain until October 28th. So he is out for a hot minute. We somehow win our season opener. Again, of course, it's against the Islanders, because the Islanders just can never win games against us. It's pretty funny, actually, how bad they are. I am wondering... Yeah, look at Belchetz go. Oh, my God. A penalty every other game and a goal pretty much every game so far. He's been solid. I'm actually very impressed with how he's playing. And then, yeah, oh, look at Tuzolino, point per game player, too. We will take that. That is solid. Solid play. How about Levshunov? Oh, my goodness. Point per game as well. Let's go. Yes, Levshunov is playing top power play, so that's probably where most of that scoring's coming from. And, alright, we get Yanni Gourde back, too. We lost another game, but I'm sure we got some decent scoring there still. And, alright, let's put Gourde in. Gourde's actually lower rated, but he gets the better chemistry. That's why we have it set up that way. And did we lose to... Yes, we did lose to the Wings, so we start off 2-5-1. That's a much better start than last year. With only 5 points there, there's only 3 teams in the whole league that are below us right now. So that'll work for me. I'll simulate up to the 12th here. and see how it goes. All right, Calle Rosen gets injured, but we continue to lose. Oh, we win against the Flyers there, though. Brazeau gets injured. Then we beat the Hawks, lose to the Bruins. All right. We beat the... Okay, somehow we beat the Avalanche. Don't ask me how, but we are only 2 points ahead of all the bottom teams, which I'm okay with that. It's not a horrible spot to be. And Tyler Johnson's got 11 points in 13 games, which is quite solid, to be honest. So, all right, we will continue on here and see if we can work our way further down the standings to give ourselves the best chance possible at Landon DuPont. But, all right, you know what? That's where we want to be. Keep on losing them, even if they're in overtime, whatever. That's all good. Just means it's still not a regulation win. Yeah, we are definitely in need of another high-end defenseman, preferably a lefty, but we haven't really had the chance to grab one of those guys yet, so yeah, we'll just have to sit back, wait and see, really. Because yeah, you look at this top six, and we've got like at least 3, maybe 4, depending on how well Tuzolino develops this year. We've got at least 3 or 4 of these top 6 positions filled, probably 5, if not all 6. Yeah, just... manifest it. Put in the chat. Just draft lottery. Please treat us well this year. How about Levshunov though? 14 and 18. He's playing very well. I am thoroughly impressed with how good he's been so far, and I find it hilarious that he's a franchise guy. So, how are our goalies doing? 4 out of 12, 2 out of 7. There we go. Brickwall Fanti has disappeared, and we are looking good. Yes, please. Yes, please. Get DuPont to Newfoundland. That is the goal. We are sitting with 18 points right now. This is good. All right, we'll just replace those players as is. And 18 points is St. Louis and Chicago are below us still somehow. That is crazy. I'm looking at this like we're doing well. We're simulating quite horribly. And apparently other teams are simulating even worse than us, which is hilarious. So we'll skip over reviewing the draft class for now. How does Alex Iafallo keep getting injured, yet he hasn't actually left the lineup at all? That just seems so strange to me. Also, did we forget to put anybody in? I am wondering on that. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have Tristan Beret in over Makinen, because Makinen actually has some potential. I mean, both of these guys do, but yeah, Makinen needs the games more. So, I gotta sneeze. Oh, good morning. There we go. Now I'm awake. I just needed to sneeze my brains out quickly. Appreciate it, Peaceful. Yeah, I not seeing stars after that one necessarily, but definitely a strong sneeze. Also, Vasilyev's having a much better year this year. Does he actually have a decent amount of shots? 25. Okay, 25. He's getting a shot per game, essentially, so he'll come in right around 82 or so, probably closer to 90. Ooh, we lose Healy. That sucks, because he had 19 points. And we lose Tuzolino. Oh, man. Injury central over here in Newfoundland, man. That's not great. And to be fair, it is adding to our losses, but, yeesh. What a go. That was a really tough couple of weeks there. Oh, they put Tuzolino on the second line. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, we continue our extravagant losing streak here. This is actually something. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Brazeau's back. Yeah, we'll just best lines that. I don't really care. And then, oh my goodness, are we... Yo, we are on a roll right now, like a proper losing streak tankathon roll. Not that we're tanking. We're not tanking, Gary. I swear to God, we're not tanking. But just saying, this is a very nice stretch of play for us here. I do have to say that. Man, oh man. Oh, yeah, okay. Levshunov's kind of started to drop off as far as the production goes, but that is okay. anybody else actually has good production still. Oh, yeah, no, Vasiliev dropped off of that close to point per game pace. Belchetz has got 18 and 33, which isn't bad. He's just not developing quite as quickly as I would like. But that is what it is, and yeah, okay. So as we continue on, there we go. The winning streak, or the losing streak, finally ends. Yeah, no, Fanti's Vezina and Hart is gone. It is non-existent at this point. But George's is up to a 71, which is pretty good. We'll probably put him... We got 2 forwards there. Yeah, I knew we needed more defense. Put Mackinnon in. Goodness gracious. Keep him in there. All right. That should be fine. All right. Let's back out here just for a second and actually take a look at how crazy this losing streak was. We've guaranteed got to be bottom of the league at this point. Okay, so the last game we had won before we actually beat the Senators here was, let's see, 1 week, 2, 3. It's 3 weeks to Calgary. 4, 5. We didn't win a game in almost 5 straight weeks. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to Calgary. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 game losing streak. Let's go. That is what we wanted. We're not tanking, Gary. No, we're not tanking. We didn't definitely just lose 12 games in a row, and now we have an 8-21-5 record or anything. No. We're not tanking. We're not tanking. Come on, Gary. You know us better than that. What are you doing? Ooh, okay. Cameron Blackburn is an interesting looking guy. So yeah, for defense here this year, we got Cripps, who's actually a decent size. We got Birtis, who's a little bit small, Hudson, who's a little bit small. This Mayorov guy looks okay, and then of course, there's Landon DuPont right at the top of the class, which we would love to get him, but Blackburn is a gem here too, so he could be an interesting potential addition. Or we go Ozzy McIntyre. McIntyre's tiny, like too tiny for my liking, although he does look absolutely disgusting. But then there's also Vorobyev. Vorobyev's a playmaker, but there's Prabbatal, who's a big sniping center who would probably be quite nice with this team. Apparently, we haven't gotten a proper scouting report on him yet, but that's what we're looking at. No, Peaceful, I didn't actually get that yet. I will go check it out after. Was it just a friend request kind of thing, or I totally missed it? But yeah, I will go check that out afterwards here. So we're going to go right up to January 15th here against the Bruins. We'll finish off this month as we continue to lose. Oh, man, can Georges, catch a break and not get injured here? Oh, we finally lost to the Islanders. That is something that hasn't happened in, over a year. And then we beat the Dallas Stars. Okay. How many defense do we have injured right now? Seriously. 2? Great. That's tough. That's really tough. Okay, Carlisle, get up here. What are you doing? Sounds good, Peaceful. I got you. I'll check that out right away here. I think it's almost time to make the Tuzolino swap here, though. Yes, Marchessault had 28 points or something like that, but to be fair, Tuzolino needs the development time, and we might as well give it to him. On the other hand here, Carlisle's got to go in right there. We'll go like that, put Vinny up. Yeah, the chemistry is good, the team is not. Yeah, we got a lot of really bad defenders. We don't even have defenders on our AHL team. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Marchessault does call it quits. If that's the case, no, we have the AHL switchover. But yeah, if Marchessault calls it quits, then the C's going on Vasiliev, no doubt about it. Maybe he's Manko to a sprained ankle, but yeah, we're sitting currently with 26 points, which is 8 worse than St. Louis, 10 worse than any other team besides St. Louis. And Vasiliev's only 5 points off a point per game. He's getting lots of assists, which you like to see. But yeah, now we get to actually see the potentials come together, which is always the funnest, most fun part. Is funnest a word now? I think it is. I feel like it sounds wrong, but it might be correct. Alright, then we're going all the way up to May 15th or so. 14th is fine, that works. And alright, round 1 of potential and comparison is done. We get to sim all the way to the end of the season now. And, you know, before we do that, I am going to save this record because, man, oh man, this is for sure the best chance we have had to, knock on wood, win a lottery. But just because we have good chances doesn't mean it's going to go our way necessarily either. So, again, let's just take one more kind of peek at the top of this draft here. Look at what players are available. And, like, yes, DuPont's defense and physicality is a little questionable, but all the rest of it is totally worth it because he is going to be a very good player. Alexis Joseph honestly doesn't look quite as good as you would think. The best player in this draft is probably going to be Yakov Antropov just based on overall rating and everything, but Blackburn looks really good too. Yes, that is Landon DuPont. Yep. I'm very excited to see. He's a point per game in his draft here, which is crazy because, again, he is only a 17 turning 18-year-old. I guess he is 18 now. Batal looks pretty solid too. Like, look at his stats, man. Holy, 51 points in 35 games. That is sick. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, we won't really know. Mayorov looks pretty good defensively based on the overall ratings. Same with Peter Panik. I'm really looking more so towards kind of the end of the first round, start of the second round, see if anybody has really high ratings for stuff. Like maybe Francois Faneuf. You never know. You can usually tell when somebody's going to be a steal simply based on their grades. Like this guy, Pekka NHL ready goalie. Ooh. Yeah, that's all good. That is all good, peaceful. I don't think that's actually occurred on stream or on any videos, but like I've noticed it on my own franchise modes that I play for fun. Also, though, guys, we did just see this goalie up here that looks pretty nice. Yeah, fair enough, peaceful. Go for it. No worries. But this one goalie here, Pekka is a gem. A rating. Potentially NHL ready. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. And Andy is at pick 57, so we could very easily get him with a second-round pick. Keep an eye on that man, because he might be our second-rounder this year. Anyways, I did not save the file. I need to save the file because I really do not want to lose the progress we have gotten up to this point because it has been such a good season for us. Such a bad season for us. Apologies, Gary. But yeah, let's continue on here. Finish off the month of January, and we're going to lose 4-0 to the Bruins. All right. 9-3 win against the Avs. Oh boy, here comes the Newfoundland train. Why am I getting... I don't need to see that yet. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, well, we beat the Canucks. Yeah, sounds good, peaceful. No worries. Hope you catch your bus on time and that, nothing goes wrong or weird with that, because I know buses can be a little all over the place sometimes, so. Alright, Kuzmenko, put him back in on the third line. And okay, now we're on a 3-game heater. We win 3 games in a row somehow. Are we going to win them 4? Nope, we do lose 2 in a row after that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. How's Belchetz playing? He's playing all right. Nothing insane, but can't complain with his efforts so far either. He's been pretty solid. Let's just flip over to him here. Belchetz has got 27 points in 48 games. Verbal dyslexia there, nice and quick. But yeah, no, he's looking good. Not too crazy on the penalty minutes, which is really nice. But yeah, he's scoring pretty well. I'm surprised he's gotten any assists, but for a fourth liner playing on our second line, he has been quite solid. He's just getting a ton of morale gain from ice time. Like, you look at his management section there, is doing great. Everything else is a little questionable, obviously, but can't really complain with that. And yeah, I am currently quite happy with where we're looking. Most of these guys are happy for the most part, which is actually good, because if they're not happy, then we're going to have problems, but we haven't really had to experience that yet. Yeah, I am totally okay with where the team's at, so. Yeah, exactly. I know that's going to be fun, Real Divinity. Like, once he's actually ready to go, oh man, look out NHL. Like, those two are going to be scoring like crazy. And if we put another playmaker or sniper in between those guys that's actually good, it's going to be a time, for sure. All right, so we continue on here. We were on a 4-game heater of losing streaks, and then we win one and lose one. We do get Harrison Georges back, which is good, because he's been injured for a lot of the season this year, which has really definitely affected his growth. I'll put Salmonen and Georges in together here. Hopefully that'll be okay. Actually, let's put Georges on the top pairing. I did it again where I switched over to the AHL by accident. Okay, so we'll finish off February now, which, to be fair, February's been a pretty solid month for us as well, just based on record. And, man, oh man, like, if we... Let's raise his discipline. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah, let's swap him out for... That's a great comment there, Vendetta. I really appreciate that. Ooh, look at Vasilyev. Only 4 points off a point per game. Let's go. Let's go. What were we doing here? Sorry. We're going to move Belchetz down for now, just so he gets a little bit less... Like, he'll still get the ice time boosters being a 4th-line rating. Unless he had jumped to, like, 83 or something, then, yeah. He doesn't fit quite as well, but that's fine. We'll probably run... Actually, how's Tuzolino been doing? Yeah, he's been okay. Hasn't been great. But yeah, we'll run those two like that instead. Maybe... Any switch? No. Okay, we're going to keep it like that then. And... Yeah, alright. Alright. I think we are ready. Ooh, I should put Radish and Walker back in the lineup. That's not good enough from me. So we'll run that, and then I'm going to send Dylan Collin back down. That is all good, Ben. Welcome to the stream. Glad you made it. And yeah, this year, like, we got Belchetz in here. He's slowly working his way along. You know, he's actually had a pretty solid season here. 26 points so far. 23 goals is very solid. But right now we're just working on the lines a little bit. We are having a very solid season based on our team not doing well. If you're looking at it from that perspective, because we're obviously not allowed to talk about it that way, because then Gary Bettman just immediately nerfs our team's losing abilities. But yeah, we're going to put Coughlin in here. That'll help the defense down in the A a little bit. And yeah, our team's playing exactly how you would expect them to right now. 14, 38, and 9, putting us dead last, like far and away dead last in the NHL. I don't think it's even remotely close. Yeah, no, we are... Oh my god. How many points is that? We are currently 14 points behind. Yep. And we'll still lose the lottery. That is guaranteed pretty much at this point. I don't think a number 1 team has won the lottery in a while. I mean, San Jose obviously did it this year, but like, apart from that, not really a lot of teams that actually land bottom win the lottery. So, all right, so let's continue on here. We lose to the Ducks. We sim right past the trade deadline. Don't even worry about it. And, alright, Sean Dursey, we're not taking Ryan Johnson. Iafallo's injured with a broken jaw, of all things. That's gotta suck. We're picking up this guy. We need more defense, so let's claim Connor Mackey. Welcome to the team. We can't take Beckman. That is fine. And are we going to hit the big 5-0? We might hit the big 5-0. What do you guys think? Do you think we actually hit it? I think there's a good chance, as far as we only need 7 more. We will put Iafallo back in. Oh, So I just gotta stretch my arm a little bit there, but let's see. Iafallo over. Where is Zahorna fit? Let's put him in there. All right. Ooh, okay. Pentakainen's looking pretty nice with it. I can't fault how he's playing at all. And we are gonna put Mackey in here. We got another D-man. Beautiful. Look at that. We have positive, or we have non-negative defensive chemistry now. That's perfect. Also, who's injured here? Oh, yeah, Zamula. Okay, that makes sense. Also, are we seeing any more growth? Tuzolino's up a little bit. Belchetz has stayed pretty much where he is. Oh, we got quite a few assists there. Yeah, 40 points that's not bad. Not bad at all. To be fair, I do believe Kuzmenko scores quite a bit, but actually, yeah, Kuzmenko and Lazat both score occasionally, so... Yeah, and then what are we at? 57 points in 66 games. Not bad for Vasilyev, but his scoring pace isn't the greatest by any means either. Freddie Gaudreau gets injured. That is all good. Darren Radish gets injured, and all right, let's finally take a peek at the draft here. Obviously, Alexis Joseph's going to be a high elite, and he looks freaking phenomenal. Ooh, Duchesne's a power forward. That's an interesting one. Blackburn slid up to 5th now at this point, so he's another option for us for sure. Batal is actually sliding down the board, which I find interesting as well. There you have Bertis. He looks pretty good, apart from he's a 1 year out. Hudson's going to be a high 4, I believe is what I have him as. And then after that, we are just at the mercy of the draft generation. Ooh, yeah, okay, Phaneuf looks pretty good. But then where is this goalie that we were looking at? Oh, he's only a starter. Come on. I was really hoping Pakarainen would be better than that. DuPont is the guy you drafted, and now he's 93 overall. Jeez, yeah, that is a player we definitely want. It's really more so a matter of do we luck out and actually, win the lottery, but we'll have to wait and see. This Lowe guy looks pretty good, Harvey Lowe. So maybe we'll get a chance at him. Ooh, Timonen as well, looks pretty good. All right. Like I said, I just had that feeling it was going to be a pretty good draft year this year. I don't know why, but I just had that feeling. And anybody else? Low 6 there, and Leitonen. Okay. Not a whole lot else really going on here besides that. Another low 6 way down there in Yuri Semenov. So yeah, we'll just have to wait for a little bit more scouting to come through. Obviously, we have a decent amount of players scouted, but a lot of guys that we are still just waiting on scouting reports for. So not a bad first look, though, at the draft class. I'm pretty happy with that. So now we win 2 games. All right. The game's trying to get us back in the competition of, I don't know, not being very, very dead last. Yeah, we beat the Blackhawks. We lose to the Bruins. And all right, Zamula's back. That'll help. I would love to get DuPont, man. I would love to get Landon DuPont, but we'll see. We'll see. I just have that feeling that we're yet again not going to win a lottery, but you never know. You never know until it actually happens. We are not swapping out Levshunov. He has been far too good to move. And all right, we'll put Carlisle in there. Works for me, apart from... How do our defense just... our defense are just getting murked in the AHL. I don't even understand it. All right. Gutrou's back, whatever. Calle Rosen's a guy we definitely need to put back in the lineup. Also, how's Järvinen doing? Hey, pretty good. New career high there with 48 points in 76 games. To be fair, he's a grinder, so wasn't exactly expecting him to score boatloads of goals or anything, but it always helps when those guys are performing a little bit better. So we'll go like this for now. Delmore's up to a 72. It's definitely not good enough yet. Like, that is where drafting Panarin probably still wouldn't be a bad move. We are 10 points ahead of the Dallas Stars at this point. Dallas, really. Dallas is the second worst team. That's interesting. Okay, all right. Let's finish off this regular season. Vasilyev's had a pretty solid year. I'm just really hoping he can surpass his previous career high of 69 points. And if he does, then I will be happy with that. Oh my goodness, 50 points as a rookie defenseman. Artyom Levshunov. Yes, please. 41 for Belchetz is pretty solid too. Tuzolino has also set a new career high, I believe. Yeah, he just beat out last year's career high, which is, not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, Levshunov at 49 points is actually amazing. I'm very happy with that. So, all right, let's simulate through the last little bit here. How many are we going to hit the big 5-0? We haven't yet. There we go. We finally hit the big 5-0 with 3 games left in the season. And we lose 10-6 on the closing season day. Yeah, Levshunov has had a year. That is for sure. Man, oh man, what a year that was. Yeah, jeez. 52 losses. Technically 62 losses. 20, 52, and 10. Vasilyev matches his career high of 69 points, go figure. And we are, as far as I'm concerned, far and away the worst team in the league by a whopping potentially 13 or even 15 points. Which is crazy because we really didn't make any changes really from one year to the next. We'll advance a little further here. You can see all of the team ratings and final standings there. Pretty solid, honestly, apart from us. The rest of the league was somewhat balanced. Some pretty big variation between the top and bottom teams in the division, but still not a particularly horrible year. You were correct there, Real Divinity. Gotta learn how to fall before we fly. What a quote. That is awesome. All right. Let's take a look through all of our scoring here this year on the team. Honestly, it wasn't bad. I am so surprised that Levshunov popped off that hard in his first season. To be fair, technically he's a franchise defenseman. So, all right, here's our forwards. Not bad. Not bad at all this year. I'm pretty happy with how they did. We got some decent growth from the players that we actually wanted, and a lot of minimal production from the other guys that we don't care about so much. Artyom Levshunov has more points than the next 2 highest scoring defensemen combined, as he scores 19 goals. I guess you could say his shooting's pretty good. Yeah, I think we took the right team on there. To be fair, minus 34 on a pretty bad team. But yeah, crazy season for us, absolutely. But only 20 wins combined between Lankinen and Fanti. Absolute gods in net. That's what we love to see. And then here is your top scorers for the league this year, as William Nylander, however you say his name, Nylander, 127 points, 39 goals, 88 assists. That is phenomenal. Tyler Toffoli, yet again, is just popping off with the Sharks, as him and Reinhart combined for crazy totals. That's just insane. I never expected San Jose to be that good that quickly, but to be fair, they landed some absolutely amazing free agent signings. Brock Besser's in Philadelphia now, of all places. That is wild as well. Connor Bedard has another 100-point season. How many 100-point seasons has he had now? That's the only one, really. I guess, yeah, it's just been more goal scoring for him than anything else so far. But yeah, those are your best scorers in general. Assist leaders, there you go. Goal scoring leaders, Bedard does lead the league by 1 singular goal over McDavid and Gensel there. And then Matthews, Rantanen, Michkov all right in behind him there. Not really surprising. Michkov looks absolutely amazing as well. As far as rookie skaters go this year, Cole Yzerman puts up a whopping 74 points. Gavin McKenna in LA scores, oh my god, he's 88 rated. He grows a bunch of X Factors, gets up to 61 points. Adam Nemec was actually better scoring than him in Calgary, and so is that Joey Evans from the year before. Yeah, I wish we had gotten him. He would have been a great pickup. But yeah, Levshunov ends up at a pretty solid spot on that list with 53 points. Like, he's, what, top 8? 2, 4, 6, top 7. No, it's Joey Evans was just a completely computer-generated player. Yeah. No, he's like, he's Belgian. Like, what? But yeah, anyways, that guy was one of the craziest computer-generated players I've seen for a region, at least. Belchetz did pretty well there, too. As far as your top goalies go, Shesterkin with a 9-10 save percentage, wins 43 games. 9-14 for Hellebuck is pretty insane. And then as far as D-men go this year, Adam Fox doesn't score 100 this year, as Cale Makar beats him out there with 80 points over his 76. Very good year. How about Cam York and Jamie Drysdale, though? That is a crazy combo in Philly, though. That is nice. That is a very nice group there. All right. So that is it for the regular season. Pretty good year overall. Your top team in the league, I believe, was Toronto, but I might be wrong. No, it wasn't Toronto. Somebody else had like 100. Oh, it was Toronto. Okay. I thought someone had 117 points, but Makar's on the Habs? Hold on, really? Oh, I guess, yeah, he did hit free agency. You're correct. Yeah, that would be scary. Scary good to see Makar on the Habs in real life, but yeah, hold on a second. Let's just go double check that. Yeah, you were correct. He is on the Habs, but look at how much money they paid him. We can get 2.5 Oleg Vasilyevs for that price. That is insane. And he only puts up 80 points. Levshunov put up like 53 as a rookie. He's going to be fine. But yeah, that is it for the regular season there. As far as the AHL goes, I believe we're all done here. Ooh, the Huskies actually make the playoffs. Let's go. 50-30-2 on a team that I genuinely did not expect to go anywhere. And yeah, okay, that is something new for sure. Something very new that I was not expecting in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, wow. What a year that was. Okay. So yeah, there's your top teams for each division. This is also for myself for tracking after the stream is done so that we can make the stream go a little quicker in this portion at least. But yeah, there's all your top players for each division. And hold on, did the Pacific actually get... Oh no, the Pacific, I missed 2 spots. So yeah, we got San Diego and Colorado there for points as well. But yeah, pretty solid year from the Huskies. What position did we actually finish in the league? We were 8th place. That is fabulous. That is genuinely way better than I expected. Yeah, go Huskies. How about Robinson here? Eric Robinson, 64 points. Very solid year from him. Marko Järvinen, 54, not bad. We got some scorers down here, that's for sure. Guys that can actually play, put the puck in the net, do things that we need them to. And yeah, really not a bad season at all. As far as our rookie skaters go, we had a few pretty solid contributing guys. And then as far as goalies go, Delmore was actually quite solid. So was Makinen. Makinen went 21 out of 31. That's fabulous. So yeah, cannot complain about the performance we got down in Halifax this year. We will actually just very, very roughly track how things go there. Oh my god, how did Jordan Gavin fall to pick 12 in Boston? The Bruins are going to be filthy. Yeah, look at that. That's disgusting. I can't believe Bruins got Sokolov and Gavin. Vigo Bjork looks very good too, I have to say. But man, oh man, some crazy top scorers this year. Mikey Bearchild actually popped off as well. I know he got picked 2 picks after Belchetz, but to be fair, he didn't play in the NHL either. So, all right, so that's your top scorers. Best rookie this year was, go figure, Jordan Gavin. Best goalie this year was Antti Ranta, winning 47 games. That's crazy. Best defender was Santeri Hataka. Yeah, Hataka. I'm surprised Bo Akey popped off. He looks really good now. And all right, that is pretty much it. Who's the best goal scorer this year? Probably Nieto? No, oh my god, Sokolov. How did I miss Sokolov's 58 goals? That's crazy. 14.4 shooting percentage, but he shot 404 shots. that is a guy we should have drafted. Yeah, we messed up not taking Timofey Sokolov last year. Oh my goodness, he's gonna be the Bruins are gonna be disgusting for years to come. We're gonna have to try to beat a super team in Boston probably. So, anyways, that is it for the regular season. Let's go and just give the draft class another quick peek here. See if any new players have popped up that we didn't realize were as good as they are before. And all right, nothing really yet. Yeah, no, it's gonna take some more time for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much it so far. We haven't really come across any other guys that are like super amazing looking picks yet. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, what do you guys think about Pakarainen? Joakim Pakarainen. He looks like he could be the guy potentially. Maybe he's the guy we go with. What do you guys think? Do you think he could very easily be our second round pick, or what's the call there? I know he's taken goalies in the second round 3 times now at this point, but let's just advance a day or two here. And all right, regular season's completed. We do actually complete an owner goal, and I do realize now that I have not done arena upgrades that I need to, so I'm going to do that right now because these are easy. These are really easy owner goals to connect on, and yeah, then we don't really have to worry about too much. So, anyways, what do you guys think as far as Pakarainen goes? Do you think he should just guarantee be the pick? Do you think we have too many goalies already? Like, what's your guys' opinion there? Also, as we hit the progress reports here, let's see if we got any growth at all. Tuzolino, probably one of the best growing guys there. Belchetz grew pretty well. That was about it, though. I mean, Healy grew a little bit, too. He looks okay. Oh, my goodness. Teravainen's 81 rated. Let's go. How good was his year? Oh, 42 points. Okay, yeah, that's true. We could potentially see Pakarainen get better, but how about Kari Teravainen, guys? Like, that is just such a good year from him. Sanchez got up to 54 overall, so nothing crazy there, but a little bit of growth. And yeah, okay. Michael Misa's up to an 80 now as well. Did he have a good year? Not really. Didn't play a whole lot. Yeah, Teravainen is going to be the center we need, like over Michael Misa, if I'm looking at it. He is small, but he's playing well, like very well. Look at his stats too. Like, his skills are off the charts. He's got very good awareness, decent shot, decent defense, honestly, apart from face-offs, which that kind of stinks for a center. But we can work on those, obviously. His skating is questionable, and his physicality is actually not horrible. He kind of reminds me of almost like a Sidney Crosby build, not quite, but yeah, he definitely does like to pass. There's no doubt about that. How's Misa looking? Decent puck skills. I don't like that 80 hand-eye. That would be better. That could be better, especially for skilled up. Offense awareness is good. Shots pretty good. Defense is okay. He's got better face-offs at least. And skating's actually quite solid. Physicality is lacking for sure. But that's our 2 centers that we got in the system right now. And yeah, we more than likely need a defender, but there's only really one at the top of the class. So with that in mind, let's start just advancing our way through a month here. We're just going to advance day by day, see how it goes, and we get all those upgrades and stuff done. But we would start off by winning game 1, very solid there against the Syracuse Crunch. Joe Snively with 2 goals. Then we lose 4-1. Snively gets an assist on that goal, but yeah, the Crunch are the favorite team here. So game 3, we win again. All right, we're 1 win away from the second round. Not a bad start here for the Huskies for the first bit of playoff action we've actually seen. And game 4, we close out the series 3-2 in overtime. Joe Snively has a playoff series for the ages with 6 points in 4 games. Absolutely amazing. That is what we like to see. And all right, let's continue on here. So once we get to the end of April, then we will, or once we get to the middle of May, that's when we do our next round of scouting. But actually, do we dare? Do we dare I think we sign Teravainen and throw him in the AHL right now. It might throw off the entire team's chemistry, but he's not playing in playoffs, that's for sure. So let's do it. Let's sign Kari Teravainen to an AHL deal and throw him straight in with the Huskies as what? How did we end up on coaching staff? What? I was like, that's got to be a glitch or something, no? But yeah, let's throw him in like second, third line, somewhere in there. Yeah, he's 81 rated, so... Ooh, and he could fit on the top line, potentially. That is actually a filthy top line if we get it rolling. Or we go Iafallo there, and then put... Oh yeah, we're going to go Letteri there, absolutely. That is for sure the play. Yeah, no, we got him on the first. That's where he's going, for sure, for sure. But yeah, we're going to put like Kuhlman in here. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, so yeah, let's see if Teravainen really gets it going. I believe he's number... Oh, I don't know. I had his number written down somewhere. I think it was in the overview stat. He's number 25. That's his preferred number. But, you know, if he's wearing the other one there, that is all good too. I'm not super concerned about it necessarily. But, yeah, let's see what we can do here, as this might change our success and chances in the playoffs by having a guy like Kari Teravainen in here. So, speaking of which, now that he's signed, let's go and actually check him out, see how he looks. Make him the distributor on the power play. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that for sure. All right. And... Ooh, he looks nasty. I like it. I like it. He's kind of rocking a little bit of everything, and I actually quite like the look of that. So yeah, let's keep Teravainen exactly the way he is, apart from maybe improve the playoff beard a little. Even then, yeah, no, he grows it right out. That is perfect. Okay, there is Kari Teravainen for you guys. I am super excited to see him in action. And then, yeah, we will go and make him the distributor on the power play because that just makes way too much sense. So let's go do that. All right, so it did set him to that, which is perfect. Let's make the finisher Iafallo? Robinson, probably. Okay, so let's try that. It's not a great power play, but that is all good. And all right, let's continue on against the Cleveland Monsters here. We start off with a 3-2 loss. That's a little bit tough. Game 2, we win 4-3 in OT. Let's go. Snively's still playing great. Game 3, we lose again. All right, that's a little bit unfortunate. All right, and we can slow sim because we're actually facing elimination now. And all right, first period, 0-0. We get outshot 10-6. Second period, 2-1. Not looking great there. All right, can we get a goal back? Come on, Teravainen. Let's go power play, Huskies. Come on. We don't get it, but we do get an even strength goal from Kari Teravainen. That is where we need him to shine. And all right, this is a very tight game here. 2-2, 20-something shots apiece. We're actually getting outshot pretty heavily right now. Oh, now we get a power play again. Doesn't convert. Power play Cleveland. Oh, and they score. Oh, Edstrom with a minute left. Oh, let's go. Järvinen ties it up. Oh, my goodness. And we're headed to OT. All right. Let's continue on into OT, see what happens here. Power play Cleveland. Oh, geez, that was a 4-minute. That's crazy. They didn't score on the 4-minute power play. All right, halfway through the first frame of overtime, it's over. And it's the Huskies. Joe Snively, out of all players, gets it done in OT, and we get to continue on here to a winner-take-all Game 5 elimination in the playoffs. All right, let's see what we can do. First period, 1-0 Huskies from Teravainen. Second period, 1-1 as Matteau ties it up there for the Cleveland Monsters. All right, come on, Halifax. Keep the playoff success going. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, we get scored on by Corson Kuhlmans. All right, let's get that goal back. Come on, boys. We're getting enough shots. We had 30 shots. There we go. Järvinen gets one. Beautiful power play Cleveland. Ooh, it's okay. Didn't get it done. That's awesome. I'm stressing out a little bit here. There we go. Terrace and Georges with just 3 minutes left. And that is going to do it. What a comeback. Let's go. Absolutely fabulous. Fabulous performance in the playoffs here. And we are headed on to the next round, which is awesome because I did not expect the Halifax Huskies to go this far. To be fair, we were a top 8 team, but now we get to take on this two-headed monster in Providence with Sokolov and Jordan Gavin. I don't know why I slow simmed the first game. That was my bad, but we started off up 1-0, 2-1 game, and we win it 4-3. Woohoo, that was tight. Okay. I don't know why I slow simmed. We're nowhere near finishing off this series, and these two series do go to 7 games for the conference finals and the Calder Cup finals, but we are getting close to our next scouting date here. Game 2, we win 6-2. Oh my goodness, just disassembling the Providence Bruins, and we win 3-2 in Game 3. Might as well write them off right now. That's crazy. Absolutely awesome. Awesome performance here. Oh my goodness, look at how many points DuPont had. 90 points in 70 games as a defenseman. Oh my goodness, I would very much like to get Landon DuPont. I don't like that the game is showing that we're going to land 4-6, because that means we're probably moving down in the lottery. But, you know, we never know until it actually happens. But, man, oh man. DuPont looks so nice. Defenseman with big tipper? I don't know about that. Ooh, Yurka. Okay, that could be a decent pick there. Oh my goodness, Ben. Your Landon DuPont is going insane. You're making me envy you because I really would like to get DuPont, and I don't know if we're going to get the chance or not still. Oh my goodness. Okay. Any other top 4 D-men? Not really. I mean, Panic looks good, so does Mayorov, but we're not going to get a shot at either of those guys. And yeah, Pakarainen's the only guy there that really looks like he's worth drafting. Yeah, literally, though. That's crazy. All right. Lots of top 9 guys, so maybe some guys we can snag a little bit further back in here. Like, I'm not upset by that. Okay, that's insane, Ben. You have a D-man who's top 4 in the scoring race. That sounds like Quinn Hughes this year for a while. All right, so as we continue on here, we got a few more days before our next scouting report, but we win that game for sure, and we are right on to the Calder Cup Finals in our first ever appearance with the Halifax Huskies. This is crazy. Genuinely just crazy. We just swept that absolute beast looking Providence Bruins in 4 games. Insane. They were the number 1 team, and we were just like, meh. Goodbye. Bring out the broom, sweep them away. Just goodbye. All right, on to the Chicago Wolves. Out of all teams, this is Carolina's team. And all right, game 1. Oof, we lose. That's a little tough. All right. We'll advance one more day to the 15th, and now we will get our last round of scouting done. And really, at this point with scouting, it's just more so a matter of, like, we know where most of the top guys are going to fall. But it's just making sure we get those other guys scouted that we didn't before. Alright, so we only get 3 players scouted there, but that is what it is. That's how the final scouting reports usually go. And okay, let's see if the Huskies can actually come back against the Wolves here. But game 2, we win 4-0. Nice. Alex Iafallo's having a run. 17 points in 15 games. All right, game 3, we win 2-1. Beautiful. All right, game 4, we lose Kari Theravine into a fractured elbow. No. And we lose the game 6-5. Go figure. Go figure, man. Oh, man. And then we lose game 5 in overtime 4-3. That Teravainen addition, man, was just such... That was what did it. And, yeah, there you go. Down... Yeah, we're down bad here. Yeah, that is a big, big L there. Alright, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh man, so sad, yeah. They took out the Wolf Slayer. What a comment there. Fabulous comment, Real Divinity. But yes, they did indeed, because Kari Teravainen was just slicing and dicing the Wolves until he got injured. That is so unfortunate. He was so good in the playoffs. Oh, man. Teravainen had 17 points in 13 games. You're kidding me, right? Sad day, because we were 2 games off of a Calder Cup in our first ever run. That would have been something special. So here's the playoff tree. Just an insane run from Halifax, really. Nobody expected it, and Halifax was like whoosh, right to the top. Awesome run there. That was fun to watch. Philly and Edmonton going at it in the finals there for the NHL. So yeah, we'll have to just kind of sit back and watch that, but really, at this point, we are good to... Let's just simulate a week or two here, because we are in June now. Or no, we're almost in June. So we'll sim to June 1st. That should wrap up that series. And the Flyers are going to win that Stanley Cup there. So, of course, we're going to take on our next contract in Newfoundland. No doubt about that. And, all right, Tampa Bay fires their coach. And the Flyers and the Wolves are your champions there. So... let's go check out the awards. How sad for McJesus. Indeed. I wonder what the score was. We'll see in just a second here how badly the Flyers won. And it was a 4-1 win for Philadelphia. Interesting. All right. And then obviously... yes, how do you say your name? Adelbeck? Adelbeck, yeah. Yes, Adelbeck. That's exactly what we're waiting for, is if we're going to actually win it or not. I mean, we haven't won a lottery in 4 seasons now. Or 4 seasons, because we had we had Levshunov, then Misa, then Belchetz, and if we don't win it this year, then that's going to be 4 in a row, because we did win 3 years ago. But yeah, as far as player awards go this year, Gavin's going to win the Sullenberg, Cunningham, Sokolov wins the Marsh, Gavin wins the Garrett, Jack Rathbone wins the Eddie Shore, Grubauer wins the Baz, Toropchenko gets the Butterfield. Vigo Bjork gets the Hunt. Hunt gets the Yannick Dupree there. And then Grubauer wins the Hap Holmes. For the NHL, Nylander with the Art Ross and Hart. Makar wins his 3rd straight Norris, except this time it's in Montreal rather than Colorado. Clayton Keller gets the Lady Byng. Yzerman with the Calder. Morgan Frost with the Conn Smythe. Morgan Frost with the Conn Smythe. That's crazy. Spencer Knight with the Vezina, as well as the Jennings this year. Matthias Samuelsson wins back-to-back Mastertons. Palapuz in Anaheim wins the Adams. Robert Thomas wins back-to-back Selkies. Nylander gets the Lindsay, and Bedard gets the Rockets. So there you have it, guys. That concludes this season. We're going to just advance a couple more days, take one more peek at the draft class, and then we will wrap up what is episode 9 of the edited series and what is going to be the first half, or just over the first half of episode 5 of the simulated series here, the live and unedited live streamed series. And as we advance a little bit further, we're just going to stop up like a few days before here. We'll go at like the 17th or something like that, or 16th. All right. And that should be good enough. So, yeah, there's not too many draft reports, scouting reports remaining. And, okay. Let's see what we're looking at potential-wise here. Yep. All right, we got one good pick there in Isaiah Kuiper. He's going to be a steal. That is awesome. We've got quite a few other good players here in Tanel, Kirka, Phaneuf, even Timonen, probably Harrison. We're probably going to want to get a report on him. I don't know why we didn't get a scouting report done on him. That is beyond me, but okay. We'll see if Tanarski gets that Tierney report in on time or not. You never know. Harvey Lowe could potentially be a pick for us as well. And then after that, looks like there's the high 4 in Hudson. And then, yeah, Dale Bickle looks quite solid too. So he could be another pick that we potentially go for. But we will have to wait and see, obviously. And yeah, what are you guys thinking? Like, is Pakarainen worth taking over some of these other guys that we have pinned? Like, if we look at the pinned players, like, I don't know if Pakarainen's worth taking over Kirka necessarily, or even like a Harrison or Kuiper will probably get with the third round pick. That's who we're going to take there, I believe, over, of course, a guy like Harvey Lowe or Bickle, because that just makes too much sense. But yeah, the back end of the draft's going to be a little tricky for sure. But we'll have to wait and see. And then, of course, Timonen we could probably get with... Ooh, are we going to get him with a third rounder? Or he might be a fourth rounder. We'll see what happens there with the picks and how they line up. But... of course, Landon DuPont is the guy we want to get. But that is where we're going to wrap it up for what is episode number 9 of the edited series. Thank you guys all on YouTube, not live watching this. I appreciate all of you that tune in and, help the views on the channel. And, of course, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, hit notifications so you never miss one I upload, and check the community tab for live streaming dates. But that is it for me. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Until next time.